As you know, March is Women's History Month, and to celebrate, we've gathered some of my fellow Evolve coworkers in. How did you start in banking, and why did you choose this field?
I started in banking by way of being a banking customer for years. So I gained a lot of knowledge as being a customer. And becoming a parent, I was seeking a full-time job with more of a consistent work schedule with benefits.
I started banking when I was 19 and had just left my parents' home, and I was looking for something that was full time and had benefits. And since I was studying accounting, I thought banking would be a good jump off to that career. And 34 years later, I'm still a bank.
How has navigating a predominantly male industry shaped your experiences and career journey?
I could say I've honestly never felt challenged by the gender. I've been a go-getter from the beginning, and I've just made sure I learned everything that I could learn within my role, master it, and then look for new things to learn as I continued, and that's what helped me advance in my career.
I would add just being confident and speaking up, doing your research, learning about your craft and speaking up.
And I think too, just being resilient and learning everything that you can and just sticking with it. I mean, it is harder sometimes for women in this industry, but I think you have to speak up, you have to be seen, create great relationships with coworkers and people around you, and you will be seen when you work hard. Have you participated in Women Evolved?
Yeah.
Okay, and what are your thoughts on it? What do you feel like you've gotten out of it?
I've made good work friends through the Women Evolve. Got to know these people that I had seen but not actually spoke to them in the office. So it's a good networking opportunity.
I think for me, it's empowering to see other women in the city of Memphis that have grown into these, I call them business giants, and they're using their knowledge and talents to be on top. That's encouraging.
And I think it is very empowering to see this group of women together and just really having each other's back and knowing that we're there to support each other. And the guests that we've brought in is just so inspiring to make you want to get out and be involved in the community and do more. Have you navigated challenges and seized opportunities, particularly as a woman in business, and what strategies have been most impactful in your success?
I would say remaining curious is my main characteristic. Always wanting to know and learn more, and also using tools that are given to me to self-learn and to expand on the knowledge that I have already obtained.
I think too, just creating goals for yourself helps a lot.
Do you have mentors or women you look up to at Evolve?
There's so many women all I talk to at Evolve, and I think just going through the office and everybody saying hey and wanting to still build relationships and stuff through Women Evolved and everything is just really encouraging. I would say the two biggest mentors that pop into my head are Sherry Mayo and Becky Bowers. Sherry is just always quick to lend a hand when needed. She listens and gives great advice and is just always willing to help. And I would say Becky, I don't work with her on a day-to-day, but I do get to work with her in Women Evolved. And she's same thing. She's very inviting personality. She checks in on you, and it's just that community feel, it feels like a family.
Yvonne Person told me a while back, stay focused and focus on the things that you feel are important to you. Never ignore those that you don't feel are important, but stay focused on what's important to you and set your goals to where you would want to be as you learn. And that has stuck with me the whole 13 years that I've been here.
Well, and I will go back to that original manager that got me in banking all of those years ago. I will admit my first few weeks I was very overwhelmed, and I thought I am never going to remember all of this stuff. I'm going to be the worst banker. But she just stopped me one day and she said, you don't have to have all of the answers. You just have to know who to go to get them. And that's where it's so important to build your support system and your work friends and colleagues, because they're going to be the people that you have to go to when you don't know the answers, and it's okay not to know everything. So
I would like to chime in too. The wisdom I received is mistakes will happen. And when they do, redeem yourself quickly.
how do you see the future of banking as the younger generation of women gain more experience in the industry?
Technology is amazing. To see where it started when I was 19 to now, technology is amazing. And to see the women take on the technology that's out there and run with it is amazing.
And I think too, we talked about the male-dominated industry earlier. I'm seeing more and more women rise up in the ranks in banking than ever before. And it's great to see that. And I think that you'll see the male dominance less and less because we've got a smart group of people that are coming up and they're going to do great things. So I think that's really going to balance out as we go through. What advice do you have for women starting their career in banking?
Be a sponge and learn everything you can.
Find a mentor that inspires you, emulate them in the workplace, watch everything they do, listen to everything that they say, and emulate that person and try to rise to that next level if that's what you want to do.
I'll say I am honored to work alongside some great women at Evolve. Like I mentioned earlier, we're a big family and I'm able to take little pieces from each and every one of them. And it's a pleasure working with each one of them every day.
I can say I've worked at other companies, and this is the first that I can say that we have so many women, and awesome women at that are in great positions, and we do empower each other to do better.
And we're happy seeing each other advance. We're happy for each other. And that is so important, that support system.